What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Road to Glory. It's been a little while since I filmed one of these, actually. In fact, it's now Monday. And the last time I filmed one of these was last Monday. So I've had a bit of a break. I'll be honest with you. Just played crap loads of this game this year because I'm doing my Road to Glory as well as the main channel videos. We've played, oh my God. Let me properly add these up with a calculator. I mean, it is just addition, but 751 plus 12 plus 345, 1,108 games of FC24. That is probably more games than I played in FIFA 23, FIFA 22, and FIFA 21 combined. That is crazy. So, just taking a bit of a breather after Team of the Year's cooled down and just mellowing out a little bit. Because we've played a lot of this game, and I've really enjoyed playing this game, and I do still really enjoy playing this game, but you know, you can have too much of a good thing, as with everything in life. Now, one thing EA weren't doing was giving us good things, which is one of the reasons why we took a bit of a break. But, as you can tell by the title, we are back, and we have got Evos, ladies and gentlemen, and I think, actually, some of this comes from, and I've talked about this to you guys a little bit, or quite a lot previously, where we're like, oh, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to put our Jared Branthwaite in here, and we can do the Evo glitch. We no longer can. I should have gambled on it and done it a week or two ago. I was just leaving it because why not, basically. And EA have wised up, and they seem to have fixed it because there's other red picks that I can put into this. So I can put this Cafu in, who's an in progress, into the red pick, but I can't put Branthwaite in because Branthwaite is still here. EA seem to have actually fixed Evo glitches. And I've been saying for a while that I don't think we'll get any good Evos until they fix the Evo glitch. And it seems like they kind of have. I'm going to come on to maybe how they've broke it a little bit at the same time. But because of that, they've actually started to give us some reasonably decent Evos again. This one's 100,000 coins. And for me, I'm not sure if it's worth 100k. I'll probably do it anyway because I don't want to miss out on any more good playstyles and stuff like that. And they're letting you put players in that have got more than, or that have got a playstyle plus and get to more than one playstyle pluses now, which is cool. I unfortunately don't have a ridiculously good right back to pop into this. We have Patterson. We can spend 100k on him. It gets some Relentless Plus and it gets some very, very average stats, to be honest with you. But, you know, we'll pop him in. It makes the annoying part is it makes him 85 rated, which is still fine because most Evos that come out now are 85 or max 85. But it's just frustrating that he has 85 with them stats. It's just not true. And the reason that is frustrating is because there is another Everton right back who I absolutely love and have used loads, and he fits everything apart from the 85 rating. But I'm not convinced that James Garner even has the stats of an 85, to be honest with you. It says he's 86. He's got 85 passing, 81 dribbling, 83 defending. If only I could put this James Garner in instead of Patterson, we'd get him 2 playstyle pluses and he'd be straight back in the team because this card I played loads against this, 400 games of this card. And he's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not March caliber, you know? That is a little bit unfortunate that they still have the max 85, and that's kind of some of the frustration with it, especially when you use it and you look at Patterson, who just isn't going to be 85 rated with them stats, is he? Which it doesn't matter because he'd still be eligible, but it's just a bit silly. Now, the next one we've got is Generous Goal Scorer. This one can go on Lewis Dobbin. We can finally Evo Lewis Dobbin. The first good Evo we got into our team is months and months and months. Like, this is Centurions, for Christ's sake. EA is finally eligible for an upgrade. And it's going to give him a playstyle plus, which is pretty cool. It's going to give him pinged pass plus. And actually, pretty good on-card stats. 94 pace, 93 shooting. The playstyle plus, 80 passing's okay. 86 dribbling is decent. He's only got 3-star, 3-star. The thing that I'm a little bit apprehensive about, and I'm going to do this anyway, I think, because he's the only one that fits. But the thing that worries me a little bit, 76 reactions and 78 composure. I'm going to put this play out if anyone from EA is watching. Can we please, 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 please have an Evo where all it does is boost reactions and composure? Because it's such, like, this Dobbin has 99 agility and 96 balance because you just uniformly upgrades the dribbling stats when he gets his dribbling boost up. So I don't know what Dobbin's dribbling is. He's bronze. His dribbling to start off with is 66. So he's gained, after this Evo, 30 dribbling, which is crazy. But he hasn't gained enough composure and reactions because he started with 58 reactions to actually be good, kind of, which is a little bit frustrating because, like I said, it's March now. There's lots of crazy cards you can get. They've just brought out a player pick where you can get a Team of the Year icon in it. Everyone's running around with Eusebios. We've got Ginola, which we'll come on to because he played for Everton. I would quite like a Evo where all it does is boost the bronze players' reactions and composure. I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think that's game breaking, and it would be quite nice to be able to use, especially for fans of clubs that aren't in the top tier and do just get bronze and silver cards. And that's what Evos are for, isn't it? To use our cards that we love. So can we have one of them, please, EA? Thank you. So there's Dobbin. Looks very good. They've extended the Academy ones, which I don't think I'm going to bother to do, to be honest with you. Like, it's good fodder, but it's so many games to play. That ain't for me, I'm going to be honest with you. So we might be giving that one a miss. And then Fantasy FC Assistant Winger. There's not really a good Everton player that can go into it, unfortunately. We could start a new Jack Harrison, which we won't be doing. We could give it to Tony Duggan, unless they then bring out some wild Evo for an 80 rated cards to go up to like 88 or something. She's not very good. So that's our little Evo catch up. I guess at this point, unless I can do it on the web app, which I don't think you can. Oh, and also just for a little thing for you guys, apparently what they've done in fixing, in inverted commas, the putting in progress Evos into red picks whilst you still have them here in order to un-progress them and then pop them into another Evo. They seem to have kind of broken Evos, and this is something you should be careful of. Now, I'm not 100% sure that this is true, but just as a little PSA for you guys to be careful of and do some research into it, and if I found out any more info, I will let you know. Putting an Evo into an SBC, so for example, if I wanted to get rid of this Calvert-Lewin and start again, seems to kind of break the game, and it still thinks that you have an Evo of them. I've seen people tweeting me pictures of not being able to put Bernardo Silva into pick it up because they put Bernardo Silva into that old midfield one where it boosted them up for one. You had to play one game and got like +4, and they did it just for fodder. And now they want to put Bernardo Silva into this, and the game doesn't let them do that. It says, you already have an Evo of this player. So I'll come back to you on that, whether I find out it's 100% true, what is going on. But I've seen people tweeting me and asking why, and that seems to be why. And it's frustrating because this Calvert-Lewin isn't probably the best Calvert-Lewin I'm ever going to be able to get in this game. And he's probably reasonably restricted from getting more upgrades. So it's very possible that I would at some point like to put this Calvert-Lewin into an SBC or just quick sell him or something like that and start a new one, because frustratingly that seems to be the way EA are going with these. When I first learned about it, I was told that it was pick a player and grow them throughout the year, whereas actually there's been quite a few instances where it's better to just discard the player you've got and start again with a new version of them, which is a bit frustrating. However, it's a bit worrying that that seems to break and you can't. Yeah. We've also got a day to decide whether to spend 125k upgrading Landon Donovan. He's ex-Everton, and this card does actually make him reasonably good. So I think we probably should, to be honest with you. I've got 360k, and I've come on to where all my coins have gone, and we're going to play some FUT Champs, so we'll take a look at Ginola. There's lots to catch up on, to be honest with you guys. I am just going to send this, to be honest with you. Let's do it. Why not? We've got loads of coins. He played for Everton, and it actually makes him reasonably decent. We're sending it. Go on, Landon. Actually, I really liked Landon Donovan. That was back when I was like, I had an Everton season ticket and used to go to every single game. And he came over from the MLS in their off-season, and I was so excited, and he was so good. And then I was so excited when he came back the second time, and he was still quite good. He wasn't quite as good and didn't make such a huge impact as the first time he did it, but I really like Landon Donovan. So in he goes there. Now, where have all my coins gone? Is one question, and the answer to that question is invested in absolutely crap loads of fodder. Obviously, we've got Rooney, who's worth like 1.2 mil. We've bought so much fodder, and it did spike when the Team of the Year icon player pick come out, but not quite enough for me to consider selling, and it has dipped back down a little bit. So we'll see how it goes over the next few days, but we haven't lost coins yet. We're just hoping to make crap loads. And I actually got a little boost to my coins as well when I was randomly opening some packs the other day. I was opening a few packs that we got from objectives and stuff, and I was doing it using the glitch pack method just to make it a bit quicker. Small Prime Electrum Players Pack tradable, FC Canate. Pretty crazy, to be honest with you. I sold them for like 400k. And again, invested quite a lot of that into more fodder. So, cross your fingers. This Politano actually is guaranteed loads of upgrades and it's gone up to 50k, so that was a smart decision to keep hold of him. We can sell him off for some more coins. And the road to glory is ticking along quite nicely, even in my absence, where I've not been on it and grinding it every single day. Now, something else that's dropped whilst I've been away has been Everton past and present. I've tried every single past and present Everton card on this game, basically, or at least have the capacity to. I haven't tried the 1 million coin Lukaku. We tried the Thunderstruck one. The only really big player who I haven't tried, so we've tried Eto, we've got Rooney, we've tried a Lukaku, we've got a Tim Cahill, we're even on Landon Donovan, etc, etc, etc. The only one is Ginola. And I've never quite been able to afford his hero because it was always like 1.2 mil. And then they brought out a triple threat one, which was 3 mil, and I was never going to be able to afford. And then they went and absolutely niced me and have given him an SBC. So this is the only past and present Everton card on this game that I could not afford. And they've released them as an SBC. So we absolutely 100% will be doing SBC Ginola. And you can see I've even started one of the squads. 1 of 16. This thing costs, I'm going to give you a price check on his actual card, which is now tradable 3 million coins. The SBC to do him is 2.7. We've got 2 months to do it, and I'm just going to chip away at it and work my way through it. And to be honest with you, I've got quite a lot of fodder, and there's other SBCs that I'd quite like to do. That Timo Werner's completely broken, for example. Rolfo's got one that's quite cool, so we don't have to rush out to do Ginola. But whenever we get fodder, whenever we get dupes, which is quite a lot, because we've got the exchanges to grind into player picks, the player picks give you dupes, or we just don't use the exchanges and we do an there's loads of fodder to be gained. We're just going to put it into David Ginola. And we're going to get ourselves a past and present Everton god, to be honest with you, on this game. Because that card, it's just Ginola tax. I don't know what it is. He's kind of like Van Dijk up front. He's got 76 balance, but everybody who's used Ginola ever on a game, on Ultimate Team, knows he's just completely broken. He has 5-star, 5-star. He's 6'1", striker cam, left mid, left wing. Doesn't even have that many play styles, to be honest with you. But he's just built different. And he played for Everton, and we're going to get him in the team. And we can run a ridiculous Everton attacking lineup, to be honest with you. Ginola, striker, Rooney at left centre-forward, and Harrison maybe at right centre-forward, something like that, which is absolutely class. So that's something to work towards as well. We've got the icon player pick thing as well, which I'm probably going to do. This is really, really testing my stance on don't do the casino SBCs, Andy, because you can get a team of the year icon out of it from this on, but it's really expensive, and I haven't really seen anyone get any team of the year icons from it, so a little bit undecided. Now, this Timo Werner is scored. He's going to be playing, and Spurs are doing pretty good. He's basically guaranteed 3 upgrades, which is pretty mad. And then if he managed to bag 11 goals, he's going to get 4. It might actually be worth doing this card because, again, there's something about this card which is just completely broken, and he bullies me in foot champs. He's crazy when I use him in Squad of the Showdown. He's got 5-star weak foot. We might have to grab ourselves a Timo Werner. He's one of the best SBCs of the year. So stay tuned for that one. Other than that, I think I've kind of covered all of the content. We've got some 84x5s to do. We've got some of the bits and bobs to do with opening packs. But before we do that, let me give you guys an update of where we're up to in foot champs. I've got 17 games left to play, and it's midday on Monday. And I went 3-0 last night. Playing on a Sunday evening, actually, starting your games on a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, it does go quite quickly. Now, I only played for about half an hour yesterday and managed to make a few people rage quit. One person did play the entire game, and I was winning 3-0 after like 40 minutes. Now, I know I'm not entitled to a rage quit, but he was just doing rainbow flicks with the centre-back and stuff. I think he's just doing the play games objective, which is a bit frustrating, EA, so maybe if we could get rid of them, that'd be good. But most people just rage quit on a Sunday when you go a few goals up. It's not quite the same on Monday. It's a lot more sweaty. I don't think it's particularly easier for the whole duration of it, but starting on a Sunday definitely makes like the first 5 or 10 games a lot quicker and a lot less stress because you just score a goal and people quit. Whereas when you're playing on a Friday, you can go 2-0 up and people are sweating their life away. It's an absolute slog. So we might have to keep that in mind going forward. We don't actually need that many wins anymore because we got 16 last week and 14 the week before to get the 2 red picks. We just need 10 each week. So we're on 3. We'll see how long it takes me to get to 11 this week. let's just see how we get on. Let's jump into it and let's play a first game, and then we'll come back and open some packs and stuff. Oh, and I also packed an untradeable Jack Grealish, if I didn't mention that, out of an 83 times 10. So that's pretty cool as well. Let's get into it. All right, we are playing against a pretty interesting team, to be honest with you. It seems to be like a Eredivisie / Dutch sort of hybrid thing. I quite like that. I like it when people rock unique teams. Let's see how we get on. That's surely a goal of Queen Claudia. Yes, it is. I did see, and I was reading the comments, you guys quite liked the style of doing Foot Champs where I played the games and then sort of went through the highlights in the PlayStation capture software with you. I quite enjoy doing it like that as well. I'm not going to do every single one like that just because it's fun to mix it up a little bit, and depending on the video, depends what suits the style better. So for this one, we're just going to play some games. But I did see that, and we'll definitely do some more like that. And I also, it's easier for me to talk. Like currently, I'm trying to just keep hold of the ball whilst speaking to you guys. So we're just going to switch it all the way over to Davies. And then make a run with Rooney. I also seen somebody said, and it was one of the top comments, that we should make Queen Claudia the Red Foot Champs Pro. And I think we're definitely going to do that because she 100% deserves it. She's class. Look, she's going to score again. She's so good. So, yes, I think we will use one of our Red Foot Champs Pros, the one that gives the extra gold around the side and stuff like that, on Queen Claudia, because she absolutely carries us. She's unbelievable. We're 4-0 in Champs. Shall we play another game, I guess, because that one only lasted 9 minutes? Jumping into another game, then. Speaking to people in the chat, it seems like people are confirming... Oh, my God, what a team. Oh, my God. I want to say Credit Card FC, but actually all of them are first owner apart from Ribery, I think. That is wild. Could still be Credit Card FC, to be fair, or they just could have insane pack luck. People seem to be confirming that if you discard or SBC an Evo and try to do a new Evo of that player, it just doesn't let you. Which is really frustrating. But it also means we should probably just claim the upgrades that we've got on Bramthwaite right now. We may as well, I guess, if we're never ever going to be able to do a bug to get a better card, or if we can't start him again because it won't let us do that. So I guess maybe we claim it in this video. Or do we hold out for the full 9 days of the red pick just in case EA fix it? What? Oh my God, I thought Alisson saved it. I was like, that'd be such a good goal if it wasn't for Team of the Year Alisson. He's missed the bloody target. She's so good. Has she got Jockey Plus? She turned around so fast then. Oh, this guy's just AI defending the life out of me. Can't AI defend that though, pal. That is Queen Claudia. Jesus wept. I'll just spend 14 grand on getting a team to not even use them. You just let the computer run around with them. Oh my God. We're absolutely battering this guy, to be fair. He's got a crazy team, but he just tries to sprint down the line. That is a terrible, 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 terrible goal. I'm going to be honest with you. And the reason for that is because I did that shot and then cancelled it in order to try and send his Team of the Year Rio Ferdinand to the shops. I completely forgot that EA have broken shot and pass cancelling. So he just did a random terrible shot. And somehow it went in past Team of the Year Alisson. Brilliant. Thanks, EA. I appreciate the stinky goal. I think he's losing, so he's gone constant pressure. And it's turned my players into absolute numpties. one was nicely worked. There we go. That's a 3-0 rage quit. Lovely. I mean, I say lovely worked. It was a tramp goal. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But we had nice composure, is what I'm saying, to wait for the perfect time to do the pass. Good. We just absolutely battered the guy of a Team of the Year team. We are 5-0, and we're cooking along quite nicely, to be honest with you. Usually, Monday games are sweaty as hell. Let's do some packs and stuff. Why not? Let's open some stuff. We do have a completely full trade pile. And we've got a Grimaldo to use, but I'll pop him in a part of an informed pick or something like that. And we'll grab some of the 84 times 5s and stuff. Here we are then. An informed pick gets us 87 fodder. Very nice. These things are actually so good now. Informs are actually still like 30 odd K, which is kind of mad because it's so easy to get fodder and so easy to get like stupidly high rated informs. Basically, every single one of these gives you minimum an 87. So I don't know why people buy informs, but they do. You need informs, and one of the reasons they're probably buying them is to do this, but it's an 82 rated squad, and it gives you an 87 basically from doing this thing. I also have an untradeable 85 that we just got randomly out of a weird little pack. So pop him in, and we can do another one with Neres, and we'll open some 84 times 5s to round this video off. All right, so we've got one. I was going to just jump to open, or to do both of them and open them both at the same time, but we might get some duplicate 84s that we can use in those SBCs. So we'll open them and then we'll do the next one with the fodder and then we'll open the next one. We've just got a Mary Epps, which is a walkout, and we've got a double walkout, which is very nice. Stocking up the fodder. What's the other one? An 86 and... is there an 80? Oh my god, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good. 86 fodder is what Ronaldo is these days, unfortunately. And that is an entire dupe pack. All right. Let's go. I mean, we're probably going to have to sell some fodder, to be honest with you, in order to accommodate our fodder. We can sell Politano. There we go. This man's got all the hype because he's last night just secured his upgrades. And he's 51,000 coins. Selling the hype, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, Politano. Your space will be used for Mary Epps. And I'm going to go chuck these into an SBC. So there's another 84 times 5. Very quickly as well, before we open it. We glossed over it, but we didn't talk about her in lots of detail. Rolfo. Plays for Barca Women's, who are like the best women's team in the world. Them and Leon. So she's actually currently injured. I think she's back in training, but whether she plays 3 out of the next 4 games, I don't think she's going to get that upgrade. And I don't know why EA picked her when she's injured, which is really weird. Anyway, the club should win 2 games of the next 4, and they probably should score 11 goals as well. And I guess if she gets subbed on at some point when they're like winning 4-0, she might do the clean sheet one in her recovery. But she's basically guaranteed to go to a 91. She costs about 500-600k. She got 5-star weak foot, and she can play centre mid. She actually looks kind of crazy. Let me know in the comment section if you think we should do Rolfo and get her into the team. Maybe instead of Kimmich, but Kimmich is really good. Maybe just to try something different, to be honest with you. There is a stupid amount of left backs that are insane on this game, but luckily she can also start in centre mid and left wing. So let me know, and let's go open that 84 times 5 to round this video off. So Politano is sold. They've all been popped into SBCs, and we'll round it out with an 84 times 5. No special cards. Good fodder, maybe? Maybe? No. Oh dear. Well, that was a bit of a catch-up episode. I'm 5-0 in FUT Champs. There's Evos to do. Finally, which is so good. And we can start working our way towards David Ginola, which is class. So I'm not abandoning the road to glory. We are still keeping it going. I've just slowed down a little bit, just taking a bit of a breather. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where we're going to finish off these FUT Champs, maybe claim the upgrade for Branthwaite, and open our FUT Champs rewards. I'll see you then.